Hello student, today we are going to discuss first chapter of operation research, modeling with linear programming. Chapter first chapter of operation research paper. Operation research. Okay, their first chapter is modeling with linear programming. Modeling with linear programming. Okay, there first we discuss the point general structure of linear programming model. Okay, how to general form of LPP, linear programming problem. So direct I will start this chapter. So first point is general form of LPP. Their general form of LPP means linear programming problem. Okay, LPP means linear programming problem. This is a long form of LPP. So general form of LPP. What is general form of LPP? Their general form is optimize. This is here condition is maximum or maximize or optimize. Optimize means maximum or minimize. There optimize Z is equal to C1. Optimize Z is equal to C1 x1 plus C2 x2 plus up to so on Cn xn. This is so called equation number 1, subject to the constraint. Okay, subject to the constraint. Here constraints are given that a1 x1 plus a2 x2 plus up to so on an xn, and this is less equal or greater equal or equal to less equal or greater equal or equal to any number. Suppose that b1. Okay, then then here suppose that a11 a12 up to a11 a1n. Okay, here a21 x1 plus a22 x2 plus so on a2n xn. This is also less equal or greater equal or equal to b2 and up to so on. In this way an1 x1 plus an2 x2 and up to so on ann xn. This is less equal or greater equal or equal to bn, and this all equations, these all are called constraints. Okay, this is all are called constraints where this c1 c2 up to so on are cost variable. This is called cost variable per unit. Okay, this c1 c2 means coefficient of this x1 x2 up to a optimal equation. Coefficient of optimal equations are cost variable, and here condition is remaining where x1 x2 up to so on xn, this all are greater equal 0. This is equation number suppose 3. Okay, this is called non-negativity condition. This equation 2, this all are constraints. Okay, and this equation number 1 is called optimize an equation. Okay, optimized equation or optimal solution to find here. This is maximum z or minimum z here condition is. Okay, which it depends on problem maximum z or minimum z. Okay, so optimized z is equal to c1 x1 plus c2 x2 up to so on cn xn subject to the constraint. This is all our constraint, and this is lastly equation 3 is called non-negativity condition. Okay, and c1 c2 are called cost variable. Now then this x1 x2 up to so on xn are called decision variable. Okay, this x1 x2 xn are called decision variable. This is called as decision variable, or this is also called as structure variable or structural variable. Okay, and this b1 b2 up to bn, b1 b2 b3 up to so on bn means right side of less equal greater equal means right side of constraint. This b1 b2 up to so on bn is called b1 b2 up to so on bn are called required variable. Okay, this is required variable. Okay, this is a general form of LPP. means for example maximum z is equal to 3x1 plus 4x2 plus 3x3 plus 4x4 and subject to the constraints are given. Suppose that x1 plus x2 plus 3x3 is less equal 0. Similarly, x2 plus x3 is less equal 0. Then x3 plus x4 plus is equal to 0. Okay, in this way, and all x1 x2 x3 x4 are greater equal 0. Okay, this is all our constraint. This is all our constraints. This is optimized function or optimized equation. This is optimized equation, and this is called non-negativity condition. Okay, this is called non-negativity restriction. Okay, so in this way, this is a general form of LPP. Okay, then some definitions of LPP. So first definition is solution of LPP. Okay, what is meant by solution of LPP? The set of variables solution of LPP. How to solution of LPP means the set of variables x1 x2 x3. Okay, set of variable x1 x2 up to so on xn are called solution of LPP. And when it is called solution of LPP, if it satisfies this all constraint. Okay, this x1 x2 x3 up to so on xn, this satisfy all this constraint, then x1 x2 x3, then x1 x2 x3 are called solution of LPP. Okay, so definition is the set of variables x1 x2 up to so on xn are called solution of LPP, if it satisfies equation 1, if it satisfies equation 2, constraint equation. Okay, if it satisfies inequality 2. Okay, if x1 and x2 xn if satisfy this constraint, then then x1 and x2 x3 so up to so on xn are called solution of LPP. Okay, so then next definition is feasible solution. What is mean by feasible solution? Feasible solution means those solution means this x1 x2 up to so on xn are satisfy the condition feasibility, that is non-negativity restriction. This x1 x2 x3 up to so on, this is when x1 x2 x3 up to so on xn, these are satisfies the non-negativity condition. Non-negativity condition means this is okay, this is called non-negativity restriction or non-negativity restriction. Okay, x1 x2 up to so on xn, these are all greater or equal 0. This is called non-negativity condition. That is those solution which satisfies the feasible solution means those solution means this solution, those solution which satisfies the condition of feasibility, those solution which satisfy the condition of feasibility condition, that is non-negative restriction. If we satisfies non-negative restriction 3, okay, non-negative restriction 3 is called feasible solution. Okay, it's called feasible solution. Means suppose x1 x2 up to so on xn, this a solution of LPP, and this is also satisfies the non-negativity restriction, means their value are all greater than 0 or greater equal 0, then x1 x2 up to so on xn is called feasible solution. Okay, so this is one definition. Then next definition is optimal solution. Okay, optimal solution is, third definition is optimal solution. What is meant by optimal solution? Optimal solution means the feasible solution which satisfy the optimize the given objective function. Okay, this is also called as objective function. Okay, this is also called as objective function. Equation 1 is called objective function. Okay, so optimal solution, the feasible solution means suppose that x1 x2 up to so on xn are feasible solution, then the feasible solution which satisfies optimize means equation number 1. Okay, which optimize the given objective function. Objective function is 1. Objective function 1. Equation number 1. This is maximum z or minimum z. This is objective function. Okay, and their value is a optimal solution. Okay, equation 1 is called optimal solution. It's called optimal solution. Then fourth definition is infeasible solution. Okay, infeasible solution means the value of xj that do not satisfy, means the value of this x1 x2 up to so on xn which does not satisfy the non-negative condition and all constraint. Okay, the value of xj means x1 x2 so on xn that do not satisfy all constraint. Okay, means this x1 x2 up to so on which does not satisfy all constraint and non-negativity restriction. Okay, non-negative condition or restriction of LPP that is 2 and 3. The value of xj does not satisfy the equation 2 and 3 is called infeasible solution. Infeasible solution. Okay, and next definition is unbounded solution. Unbounded solution. Okay, what is meant by unbounded solution? Unbounded solution means the feasible solution. Unbounded solution means the feasible solution. This feasible solution, suppose x1 x2 up to so on xn, this is feasible solution, but which can obtain optimal objective function, means optimal solution. Okay, the feasible solution which can obtain the optimal solution. Feasible solution is does not we can obtain the optimal solution, then this solution is called unbounded solution. Okay, their definition is, suppose if feasible solution are there but we can't obtain optimal solution. We can obtain the optimal solution. Then the solution is called unbounded solution. Okay, so this is the definition. Unbounded solution means given LPP has feasible solution, but we can't obtain the optimal solution. Means there has no optimal solution, but it has a feasible solution. Okay, means this, suppose that this equation has a feasible solution. Okay, feasible solution means we satisfy this all constraint, but we can obtain the optimized equation. Okay, or here this is also called objective function. Okay, this is also called objective function. Okay, and this objective function. Okay, and x1 x2 up to this feasible solution, we can obtain the optimal solution. Okay, optimal solution means optimize the given objective function. Okay, means we find the value of maximum z or minimum z. Okay, in equation 1. So if feasible solution are given LPP has feasible solution but does not optimal solution, then this solution is called unbounded solution. Okay, so then next definition is basic solution. Very simple topic is basic solution. Basic solution okay, basic solution means for a set of m equation and n variables, for a set n equation and n variables where n is greater than m, where m is greater than m, means number of variables are greater than number of equation. The solution obtained by the solution obtained by setting n minus m variable, means number of variable minus number of equation, this equation n minus m variables equal to 0, n minus m variable equal to 0, and solving the LPP and solving for remaining variable, solving for remaining solving for remaining n equation, solving for remaining n equation and m equation in m variable, n equation in m variable is called basic solution, okay. And remaining n minus 1 variable are called, and this n minus m variable, this n minus m variables are called non-basic or non-basic solution, okay, non-basic solution, okay. For example, here basic solution means here number of equation are greater than, number of variable are greater than number of equation. Then how to obtain the basic solution? We firstly setting that n minus m variable are take the n minus m variable are 0 and solve the LPP, we get a solution, okay. Suppose that here example is, suppose 3x1 plus 2x2 plus 3x3 plus x4 is equal to 0, and 2x1 plus 3x2 plus 4x3 plus 3x4 is equal to 0. Suppose this is here number of equations are here only 2 equations, okay. Number of equations are 2 and number of variables are 4, okay. Number of variables are 4, here 4 is greater than 2, okay. And so how to obtain their solution? We firstly obtain the solution by setting n minus m variable, means 4 minus 2 variables set the 0, okay. Any is equal to 2 variables set the setting 2 variables are is equal to 0, okay. Means suppose that here x1 and x2 is equal to 0, this one condition, then x1 and x3 is equal to 0, then x1 and x4 is equal to 0, okay. This one 3 condition. Then next condition is x2 and x3 is equal to 0, then x2 and x4 is equal to 0, and lastly is x3 and x4 is equal to 0, okay. So x1 and x2 is equal to 0, this is a non-basic solution for this case, and we get x3 and x4, values of x3 and x4, okay. Putting x1 is equal to x2 is equal to 0 in this equation, and remaining only 3x3 plus x4 is equal to 0 and 4x3 plus 3x4 is equal to 0, and solve these 2 equations, we get a value of x3 and x4, and value of x3 and x4 is called basic solution, and value of x1 x2 is equal to 0 is called non-basic solution. Similarly, in this way, put x1 is equal to x3 is equal to 0, x1 is equal to 0, x3 is equal to 0, and here also x1 is equal to 0, x3 is equal to 0, and solve the find the value of x2 and x4. Value of x2 and x4 is called basic solution, and value of x1 and x2 is equal to 0 is called non-basic solution, okay. So this is a basic solution definition, okay. Then next definition is basic feasible solution. Next definition is basic feasible solution. Basic feasible solution. What is meant by basic feasible solution? A feasible solution which is basic, okay. Those feasible solution is basic is called basic feasible solution, okay. A feasible solution to LPP, which is basic feasible solution, which is basic solution is called basic feasible solution. Basic feasible solution, this is short form is BFS. Okay, BFS means basic feasible solution. Okay, so there are two types. Basic feasible solutions are, there are two types. First one is degenerate basic feasible solution. Okay, if the degenerate means if the value of at least one zero, okay, at least one basic variable, at least one, if the value of at least one basic variable is zero, okay. If suppose that basic solutions are here, suppose that x3 and x4, then x3 is equal to 0, then this is a degenerate basic solution. Okay, and suppose non-degenerate means non-degenerate. Okay, if the value of m basic variable are non-zero and positive. Okay, if the value of m basic variables are non-zero and positive. Okay, if this x1, x2, x3, x4 are their value is non-zero, means non-zero and positive, then we say that given solution is a non-degenerate solution. Okay, so next example, next lecture is examples, how to finding basic solutions. Okay.